Good morning, Doreen sir, and welcome. Doreen sir, can you hear me? Good morning, Doreen sir. Can you hear me, Doreen sir? Sir, can you hear me? Sir, can you hear me, sir? Doreen sir, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doreen sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now
Can you see
now
me?
we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So how is the picture? Is okay?
Just one second. Uh,
I just what?
yeah, yeah, it will be fine. Okay. So we will start.
Even the hand.
Yeah, yeah, it is fine. Yes, we can see it. So we will start in.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start in 1 minute. So welcome back, dear participants, and I welcome Katrimim Doren Singh sir. Let me give some introduction on Doren Singh sir. Katrimim Doren Singh sir is presently working as Assistant Research Officer since 1997 at Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, which is under Ministry of Ayush, Government of India at New Delhi. Sir has a BSc and PG diploma in yoga and also MSc in yoga. And sir is from Manipur state. And sir has been as, remain as a trainer in the yoga and the yoga therapy of graduates as well as medical graduates. And sir has been debuted and has been in the various tours abroad in the country like Indonesia, Germany, and then Israel, Switzerland, Malaysia, South Africa, China, then Zimbabwe, and then Egypt as a yoga trainer as well as a performer. So we are very much delighted to have you with us, sir, and it is as a part of Fit India movement. And this session has been made compulsory to us, and I think this session has uh, means a very important input to give in the means this FTP. So I welcome you, sir, and I am handing over to you, sir.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you very much, Mr. Davidson. This is my privilege as a yoga teacher to conduct this kind of yoga program. So, being a yoga institution, we also have conducted so many different yoga courses, like we have here in MSc in yoga, BSc in yoga, and PG diploma in yoga for medical practitioners, as well as some normal diploma in yoga that is also a PG level. That's especially for the graduated people. Uh, First of all, I would like to say thank you very much to all of you giving me this kind of opportunity. And I hope I will try my best level. And if you have any queries, then after end of this practice, we may have certain interaction session. So I would like to divide the session into three parts. Like the first part, introduction in yoga. So just knowledge about the yoga. Then some practice session. It is the most important session and it will be longer. Then after the practice session, we may have some for 20-30 minutes interaction session. So that will be for all of you. To begin the session now, I would like to start a prayer. So request all of you to listen carefully. Like if you are on a chair, then just take straight, straighten the back, eyes gently closed, with the hands prayer pose, or with the hands just relaxing on the lap. सहनौ भुनक्ते सहवीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Let the Almighty be protect all of us. Let Almighty give His protection to all of us. Let we work together with vigor. Let our study be brilliant. Let we man up with help each other forever. Om Shanti Shanti. That is the meaning of the prayer actually. Now, talking about yoga, just to say a few introduction and knowledge of yoga. Yoga, the word is very ancient, some thousand, like nearly 6,500 years before Christ. We found that the word yoga was mentioned in the Vedic. So we may name the the most ancient Veda is called Rig Veda, and yoga was mentioned in the Rig Veda. I'm sorry. So Veda means, the word Veda means knowledge. So what we were in India, the culture, the art, and even the household performances, whatever we are practicing is learned from Veda, it's given from the Veda. So what kind of knowledge is taught in the Veda? Veda teaches almost all the kinds of knowledge, like studying about the whole universe. We may say, like the whatever we see with our physical eye. Okay, so study about the same thing, knowledge of the same thing. Okay. And secondly, unseen, knowledge about even the unseen thing, which only can be experienced. And the semi-visible, like you may say some, for example, like nowadays some bacteria, virus, which with naked eye we directly cannot see, but with some instruments like microscopes we can see. So even the half-seen things, try to get knowledge about all these things. Here, what I mentioned this is, yoga is nothing but the art. It's a spiritual. It's an experiential thing. In yoga, more about just simply listening, learning, reading the book. You have to involve yourself. You have to practice yourself, and then you have to achieve the experience. That is about the yoga. So even in the Vedas, as I told you that what yoga teaching is nothing but it's just to experience by the practice of self. Okay. Now, I come to the word yoga, the definition. The word yoga is a Sanskrit word, comes from, derived from the word yuja, means to join. So it means, yoga means unification, to unite together. On the sense, during that Vedic period, the unification explains nothing like the human atma, we may say the self-soul, the individual soul is going to unite with the Almighty, the universal soul. So yoga, in this sense, we believe that we have a soul, we have an atma, which we cannot be understood about it, and we also believe that it's simply a part of the universal soul. Okay. When we try unification, the source of soul yoga. So there are different meanings of different, what we may say, different, meanings by different psychologists, like different philosophers. They also have different views, like yoga or samadhi, you may say. Yoga is nothing but the super consciousness. On the other hand, if you are going to experience yourself, yoga deals more with the mind. Okay? So now, I would like to come to the yoga text, whose given about yoga makes us as practitioners more easier. Okay? So we named him the father of yoga, Maharishi Patanjali Yoga, and he decoded, he recompiled all the yoga texts and the makes easier for the future practitioner. So according to him, yoga is nothing but the controlling of the fluctuations of the mind. As we know, the mind has different modifications. It's unlimited. Okay, from morning till night, we have different kinds of thoughts in the mind. So this kind of thought, this kind of modifications of the mind is going to be controlled. So controlling of the mind is nothing but the aim of the yoga, according to him. So in this way, now he made in this way to practice of yoga, he has given us 8 different steps. We call it Yama Niyama, Asana Pranayam, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. Okay. If one wants to see the goal of the yoga, to control over the mind, then he should start with Yama. Yama is nothing but the first step of yoga. It's social code of conduct. You must have 5 different social code of conduct. Okay, that is nothing but ahimsa, satya, asteya, aparigraha, or brahmacharya. Like ahimsa, non-violence. In the society, we should not act anything like violence. Okay, so non-violence. Satya means truthfulness. We must become a truthfulness. Okay. So by doing such kind of social code of conduct, by following all these rules, one can calm down the mind. That is just to begin with. Okay. Number 3 is asteya, non-stealing. So the first is non-violence, second is the truthfulness. Number 3 is the non-stealing. We should not steal anything. That stealing is not physical, but also from the mind, from the word. So by mind, by mouth, by physical, we should not steal anything. We should act as a truthful. We should not violence to any of the outside world. Number 3 is talking about celibate. Learn to try control over the sex. Okay, celibate. Number 5 is non-possessiveness. We should not try to collect extra possessions, extra whatever we don't need. We should try to avoid it. Okay. If we require only the required thing, whatever it may be, talking about the clothes. If you need some 2, 3 clothes, in the winter you may need 1 jacket, then 1 is enough, white 10. So such kind of possessiveness should not be done. Okay, that is about the yama. Then we must say niyama. It's about again the self-discipline, another 5 self-discipline, rules and regulations for the self. Number 1 is like short in cleanliness, the mind, the body, okay, and even the soul should become very pure, okay, cleanliness. So santosa. You must try always to be happy. Santosa. Tapas. If you want to go yoga, and you must, with a body, you must be austerity, we call it tattva. For example, maybe for spirituality, maybe due to some physical problems in the stomach, if you have a vow not to eat for 1 day, morning and evening, so you don't have it. I should avoid, I should eat my 2 meals. Then you try to skip it. If you do it, that is called tapa. That is austerity. Okay, those tapas. Swadhyay, then study. Study of some spiritual book or some attending some satsanga, we call it, listening some, religious dialogues or some, okay. Swadhyay and it's for pranayama. Number 5 is, if you can't do anything, then there is one way, that is just nothing but surrendering to the goal. Okay? Even if you have some stress, if you have some depression, like if you have some anxiety, you can't help yourself, then that is your goal, then who will help you? So simply surrendering is also one of the best ways for the self, okay, to control over the mind. So these are the first 2 steps one should start with. But nowadays what happens, People are avoiding the first two steps. That's fine. Number third is the asana. Well, asana means the posture. Okay, the posture should be done with comfortable, and the mind should be relaxed during the posture. So a regular practice of the posture, maybe physical posture, that is very important. That is called asana. So some of the asana for the physical, okay, to improve the physical illness, okay, to improve the some mental illness also as well. We are going to practice today with a demo. Number four is pranayam, we call to control over the prana. Okay, we believe about the prana, okay, prana of the cell, okay, the energy of the cell. Okay, so controlling over through the breathing exercise, that is called pranayam in the pose. So number fifth, we call it pratyahara. There is just nothing but the withdrawing, okay, abstraction. Pratyahara means the food is to be withdrawn. The food of what? Mind. So what is the food of the mind? The sense organs, okay, the organs of the action, like five sense organs, five organs of the action, like the hands, the legs, okay, and the mouth. These are altogether five, okay, the sex organ and the anus, altogether five organs of action. These are the feeders of the mind. They feed the mind. And the sense organs, especially, they are the main feeders of the mind. We should learn to extract all these feedings of the mind. Okay? There is called pratyahara. So here, the pratyahara, the abstraction, withdrawal of the senses, okay, the senses of the sense organs is nothing but the bridge in between the physical world and the mental world. Okay, the inner world and the external world. As I told you, it's to be explained. Now, coming to the inner world, like dharana. Dharana means to concentration. So concentration, we exactly cannot be demonstrate, but you can experience it. How much is your concentration power, okay, in the mind? So if you have a specific duration of fully absorbed, concentrated mind, that is called meditation. So here, the next step of concentration is called meditation, dhyan. The difference between the concentration, dharma, and the dhyan is nothing but in the concentration, okay, you may have some on and off of the concentration. So, for example, if you're trying to focus to something, during this practice of focusing, if you have some ons and offs, okay, sometimes the focusing power loses. Okay, so the time and the off is nothing. 5 minutes. We remember the okay, without mind undergoing thought. There is this kind of power factor mind is now focus for a long time. For example, if you want to continue for 10 hours, if you want to continue for 5 hours, even sometimes if you want to continue for the whole day. So in that moment, the mind is controlled by you. There will have no modification if you don't want it. Okay? That super concept of the mind is nothing but samadhi. That is the end of the way in the practice of yoga. So the aim of yoga is nothing but to achieve samadhi, the super concept of the mind. Okay? These are the 8 steps. Yama, social code of conduct, Niyama, individual code of conduct, then asana, then pranayam, then pratyahara, dharana, dhyan, and samadhi. So, just in the practice of this yoga now, first, to keep you fit, it's also very important to understand, like the body, about the body, the anatomy of the body, the anatomy of the cell. Okay. So, according to the Upanishads, according to the some Puran or Upanishads, we may say there are a lot of teachings in Upanishads, Puran also about the yoga. Upanishads are nothing but the end part of the day. Okay, in the story form, in the teaching form, the guru tells some story full of knowledge about yoga. Okay, in this Upanishad, they have told about the individual being. Okay, so this is very important if you want to keep yourself fit. First, on the other hand, this is the anatomy of yoga. Okay, the human being, as I told you, maybe the cell has five different layers. Okay? The first layer we call it the physical body. I give you a very simple example by which it will be easier to understand. Okay? Like the fruit mango. The first layer is the skin. The second is the pulp. Okay? The third is the stem, where you have the seed. Okay? The hard state in the third layer. And then the fourth layer, okay, there is a small covering layer of the seed even. Okay? So inside the white cell, you can see, very divided into even. So five layers of the mango. Similarly, to find the seed, okay, inner core of the seed, the mango. The physical body, on the other hand, what we are seeing as the physical body is nothing but the skin of that mango. Okay? We call it Annamaya Kosha. Okay? The physical layer of the human being. Okay? So this physical layer is nothing but lived by the food. Okay? It's the product of the food. We become very small when we give birth. Then we eat a lot of food, different kinds of food. Then by the food, by eating the food, by drinking the water, okay, that is the food we make us alive. Okay? So body grows. So that is the food. Okay? So it says that the whole thing, the whole physical is nothing but the reproduction of the food. And it's the food for others. When you decay, when you die, something is going to be eating the physical body. So the physical layer is made up of the food, called as Annamaya Kosha. Okay, the first part. The second, we have some energy, we have some force. How does this physical body move? There is some kind of energy named as prana, okay? The life force. There is a force in the physical thought by which we have to work. So it's called the pranamaya force, okay? By which the body becomes active. When there is no prana, when this pranamaya force, the energy level is not there in the physical body. The physical body is nothing but the five elements, okay? The earthly elements. So, in the practice of yoga, yogis has told us that life is nothing but the coordination in between the physical body and the pranamaya. That is nothing but the, separation of this prana from the body. When the pranamaya layer, okay, when there is no energy into the body, then there's the death. So separation is nothing but the death. Okay? So prana is not going to be lived inside the body. So such kind of prana, such kind of energy, which increase or decrease by itself. Okay. So there is a driving force, the prana, how it increases, how does it decreases, okay? There is a driving force, we call it the mind. The third layer is the mind, okay? According to the mind, okay, if you have a lot of mental work, then increases okay, plus pressure. So there is a driving force. Okay? When you have emptiness, then you will have more blood in the hand. It's kind of the movement of energy is going to be increased somewhere, decrease somewhere. It's kind of driving force. It has some life in the mind. Okay? So the first layer is the mental layer. Mind, the mental layer, now has two different layers. One we call it the knowledge layer. Okay? One is the normal mind. So the fourth layer we call it the special Vijnana Maya Kota. Means the space of knowledge only in the human being. Like the other animals, they don't have the Vijnana Maya, the knowledge part is not developed much. But in the human being, the knowledge part is so developed. So we may say the level of the infinity, the level of the yes or no. Okay? When you want to do something that you have the discrimination in the mind that whether the work what you want to do is good for others, bad for others. You have a discrimination in the mind. This discrimination, when it becomes yes, when it becomes positive, okay, there is the layer of Vijnana. Okay, in the Vijnana Maya, in this knowledge level, everything, whatever you have decided becomes positive. So development of the mind, okay, the second higher level of the mind, called Vijnana Maya. Okay, this is the fourth layer. Now the fifth layer, we call it Ananda, Anandamaya, like the blissful happiness. Whatever we act, whatever we do, whatever does in the universe is nothing but only for achievement of the happiness, the blissfulness. Okay, it's more than happiness, which we cannot express. How much you are happy, how much, what is the level, degree of your happiness. So that layer is a difference. Okay, there is the layer of the self, Atma, we call it. Okay, so whatever the problem going to come into the physical level is rooted from the mind. It may start, okay, it may start from the Vijnana Maya level, okay, the higher knowledge. There even it is generalized. In the first layer, that is the knowledge. You have the problem, you don't have the problem, okay? Whatever you have, whether it may be a problem, whether it may not be any problem, whatever happy, not happy, sorrow, and whatever, it's rooted from the knowledge, okay? From the knowledge, even the layer, fourth layer, in the knowledge layer, it's all generalized. It reflects into the love of mind, where it starts, even though so then the physical body through the energy, through the layer of the energy. So controlling over, you know, the fluctuations of the mind. The practice of yoga is very important. If one wants to stay healthy, okay. Whether it may be into the physical layer, whether it may be to the mental layer. The bridge between the mind and the physical body is the energy layer. To keep you fit now, just keeping you fit into the physical layer. So to channelize the energy layer is very important, and the coordination between the mind and the physical body is really very important. So what we do in the practice of yoga, we don't simply practice of asana just to make you healthy in the physical level. We also try to practice pranayama, which helps to improve the prana, the movement energy channels, okay, to purify the energy channels and energy becomes easily flow. Then, like some concentration, some meditation, or some practices which help you to calm the mind. So, awesome. Number one, or some physical exercises to keep you fit physically. Pranayam, few breathing exercises to channelize the prana, movements of the prana, the energy, and meditation, or some calming pranayama, just to concentrate or calm down the mind. Okay. So, coordination between the physical body and the mind through the energy layer. So now, I don't want to take much of theory lectures, but I will start few of the asanas first, okay, or few breathing exercises, and along with this breathing exercises, one of the breathing exercises like pranayam, we call it pranayam, which also helps to calm down the mind. So those pranayam are nothing but the pre-practice of the meditation. Okay, pranayam, but which makes it calm. Okay, now let me start few of the standing practices like this. First of all, we stand together. We stand with the feet together. Feet together, hands at the sides and eyes closed. This is one of the best asana on standing. The definition of asana is nothing but Sthiram, Sukham, Asanam. You must become Sthirata, stability. Okay, you must become stable. Sukham, mind should be fixed, mind should be rest. When the body is at a stable, the mind also should become stable and comfortable. That pose, the posture is called asana. Simply, like the next asana, what I am going to show you is like simple side stretching. Right hand is up. Okay. So these are what I am going to show today. Some of the asanas on standing. Okay. And we named it Surya Namaskar. It's a perfect sequence of the asana, and one can easily practice by looking even at the video. So few of the light and everyone can do kind of poses. But on the other hand, there are so many limitations. Like before I start, I want to just say, like if you have any kind of problem, you should discuss with one yoga teacher. Okay. So according to the yoga teachings, it says that one should learn from a good yoga teacher. If you have any kind of problem, you should discuss with a doctor, just discuss with a teacher first. And especially for women, okay, during their menstrual period, they should practice yoga. Okay. And to practice yoga, the place is very important. Okay, the place, the dress is also equally important. Okay. The teacher before you start. Really person. They can even just look at a video, they can even start with. Okay. Can just start with. So today's protocol is for everyone, okay, especially for the younger youth who does not have any physical problem. Okay. Now, the first one is I show you standing. Second one is simple side stretching. Right hand is up, and while inhaling slowly, the hand is up. Stretch maximum up. You can feel the stretching of the side waistline. Then slowly, while exhaling, bend on the other side. Okay. So the definition of the asana, you must try to remember here. Like you must become stable. Mind should become expressive. Relax the mind. Okay? And try to practice comfortably. If you are a regular practitioner, you can feel, you can do. In the beginning, it may be difficult. Okay? And slowly, while inhaling, comes back. While exhaling, you bring your hands down. Then you change the side, hands up, slowly. Stretching while inhaling, fully stretch, feeling the waistline to stretching. Okay. Then exhale. Okay. Then while maintaining, breathe normally. So we should maintain the pose with normal breathing without any disturbance. Few seconds you may start with, maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Now slowly bring your hands down, down, down. Okay, and relax. Some of the asanas are very simple to practice. Some of the asanas poses are very difficult to practice. Once you are tired, you must get a rest because it says in the practice of yoga, you must make yourself tired. Okay. So, rest, relaxation in between the two poses are really very important. Okay. Now, it's an every poses of asana are to make you flexible. So, flexible, if you become flexible, you become free from movement. You don't have any problem to move anywhere. So, to keep an every angle, whenever you move, wherever you want to stretch out, you should, mind should become free. The body should become free to move. So you don't have any modification, you don't have much disturbance in the mind. Okay? The yogic practices are just to keep you more flexible and you level. Okay. Second, I increase one level. I have done one side stretching with one hand. Now with both hands, we call it Hasta Uttanasana or Urdhva Uttanasana. One step away. Okay. So interlock your fingers and while inhaling, stretch maximum up. Once you lock your elbow fully up, then you can start bending on one side slowly. Okay? And maintaining again with normal breathing. And even it becomes difficult, we try to become comfortable and stable. So comfortability and stability is the formula in the practice of yoga posture. Okay? So regular practice required. So once again, pressing up, inhaling, then going on the other side. Okay. Normal breathing and we try maintain the posture few seconds. So coming back slowly, bring the hands down, feel the relaxation of the waistline, okay, side muscle. And again, by closing the feet, we can stretch the back, upper side of the body. Okay, if you are bending at the side, then side line. If you are bending at the back, then the front squeezing at the back. Bending forward, there is for the hamstring, for the back. Okay, so for every angle, every side, constant. This again, along with so open the leg 2.5. Okay, and the side you are going to bend, the toe is out. Hands at shoulder level. Second step. 3 now. Once again, side bending, but along with the leg now. You have a lot of strain at this hamstring region. Okay. If you cannot bend more than here, you can hold the leg and you maintain over here. If you are a practitioner, you do regularly practice of this asana, if you can try to keep the hand whether in front, whether at the back of the foot. Okay? And now, even you are bending so much down on the floor, you try to keep your legs straight. Okay? So it's exercise for the legs, exercise for the back, exercise for the stomach and the core. Okay? The hand is on the floor and try now to look at the hand, the middle finger of the hand here. Try to back. By maintaining this pose, the trunk is going to be strengthened. Okay? The neck is going to be strengthened. You will never have a cervical pain, the neck pain. The neck muscle becomes strong, the back strong, the leg becomes flexible. Spine becomes flexible. So after a few seconds, slowly, the brain back at the same pose, hands down slowly. This is changing the side. So left torsion, right toe out. Center, hands at side. Second step. Third, depends on the individual how much you can bend that side. For me, I do regular practice. It's easy to bend down. For you, if you are a beginner, you may become difficult. You can hold over here, you can hold over here. Okay? But balance. And now in front weather or back of the foot. And tighten the kneecap. Now turn your head up, look at this middle finger here. And we learn to maintain the pose, to strengthen, to get the endurance of the body. So practice of yoga increases endurance of the body. Okay? Increases energy level to the body. Next practice. Yogasana has specially designed to prevent from the disease. But some of the, different mild diseases, deformities of the body can be corrected. So even in the way of therapy, nowadays people start to practice yoga. Okay? This is side bending I have done. Now I will show you the back bending. Sit together or little apart. Okay, legs. Hands at the back. Now slowly, with a good support with your hands at the back. Try to bend your head down. Good. Bend the back slowly by keeping the legs straight. Legs do not bend, but straight. Okay? Tighten the knees and try to go maximum backward and maintain the pose. We maintain. We call it the half wave. Okay? The wave, half wave pose. Once again, I will show you the same. You can repeat the postures 2 times or maybe 3 times. If you cannot hold, don't hold for a long time. If you're holding for a long time, maybe for 1 minute, you don't even require to repeat the pose. Okay, now, so you once again, just take a deep breathing in, hold the breath, becomes easier, and bend backwards. So while maintaining this pose, exhale and start breathing. With normal breathing, maintain the pose with the legs straight. To increase the flexibility of the back, to strengthen the back muscle. Now, after bending backward, I will bend forward. So, hands now, forward, up, okay, one, then slowly forward, okay, and try, if you can't bend much forward, you may try to reach your fingertips on the floor. You may have some pulsing, light movement, okay, by the practice, regular practice, you can go a little down, try your palms down, and then finally, if you become flexible, back becomes flexible, hamstrings become flexible, okay, legs are strong, then you may hold your ankle. You may try your forehead or step on the leg, okay, like so you have the flexibility in the body, in the spine or the leg to fold yourself in 2 parts, okay. So we try to improve the flexibility. In the beginning, one even try just simply try to touch the hand on the floor and head it. Okay. Now slowly inhaling and coming back. Then while exhaling, relax. As I showed you in the beginning, if you are tired, simply standing, close the eyes, the mountain pose. to relax arms and okay. These are the few standing asanas you can practice. Side bending, back bending, front bending. One simple balancing even can practice. Okay, on the toes. Okay, there are many different poses for balancing. Once again, on one leg, toes. Okay, different asanas. So next, most important is Surya Namaskar. Generally practiced in the early morning or in the evening by facing in the sun. So the yogis they believe that the sun is the source of energy. If you want to increase energy level endurance in the body, then you must face the sun. So in the early morning is the best hour to practice this Surya Namaskar. Especially just looking at this Surya Namaskar, I will show you now. There are 7 different forms, different postures. Going to match a cycle. Okay, so this is the best practice. One who practices this Surya Namaskar, numbers of rounds, 5, 10, 20, 30, even hundreds of rounds, it doesn't even need required to practice all other postures. Okay, so I will show you. This is specially designed. So please together once again. The first one is here, prayer pose, meditation. Then second, hands up, while inhaling, bending back. We don't hold too much here. 3, it's a rotation of the different poses in a circular manner, but slow. Then 4, one leg is out and head is up, the knee is down here while inhaling. Okay. Then 5, try to fully split the hamstrings, the back, shoulders. Then 6, knees down, chest down, hands, forehead down. Then next 7, hold the spine, chest, stomach, the cobra. Then we can push up. Coming back, number 8, number 9, 10 as in the 4th. Number 10, 10 is in the 3rd. And number 11, 10 is in number 2nd. And number 12. Right. I will show you once again. This is the best practice. Okay? 1, 2. While inhaling, hands at the back. Then 3, feet slowly bend forward. With the hands at the side, feet, try head. Up. Then 5. Of hamstring, back side of the leg, push the buttock up, the shoulder, the chest towards the floor, and head inside, tightening or squeezing the stomach. Then the knees first, hips up, abdomen is not touching on the floor. Then chin or forehead. Then 7. Okay, here we have very less weight on the hand, right? No weight. Okay. Then push up. Come back at 8. Again. 9. Head is up. 10. Bend forward. 11. Bend backward. Then 12. Relax. Okay. These are the few practices on staying. Once you become tired, you just simply lie down on the back. Okay? You simply lie on the back and relaxation. This is called savasana, the bed body posture. the front side, inner side of the limb, front side of the body upward, back side, outer side of the limb towards the floor. By closing the eyes, make a rest. Okay? Now, sit together. The next step. It's also important to practice COD inverted one. Means the head is down, the leg is up. After you have few seconds, minutes, relaxation, this is now the best time to do few of the inverted poses. Number one, the back, okay? Leg is up, head is down. So slowly bring legs up, 90. Try, lift your butt up and with the hands at the back, stand on the shoulder. Coming back slowly. The back down, then the legs down. So it is saying that with this posture, when the leg is up, the heart becomes so restless, okay? The heart does not require to push the blood to reach to the periphery, okay, to the end part of the leg. So when the leg is up, the venous flow, the returning blood into the heart is very fast. So the problems of the veins, like you have a varicose veins become thick, okay, that can be reduced. Number second, with this posture, the neck becomes from the back side is fully stretched. From the front side is fully squeezed. So the thyroid and parathyroid gland becomes active. So the thyroid is going to become normalized. Okay? And since more blood is only in the head region, the brain becomes active. We know that the brain does not require much blood, but for few seconds to activate the brain, we put little blood into the brain side. So such kind of inverted postures, like the head down, the leg up, we should not practice for a long time. The best duration to practice for the head down, the leg up is maximum 2-3 minutes, not more than that. Okay? So I will show you once again. And one more thing, there is a limitation for the neck pain people. If you have a neck pain, if you have some cervical problems and a neck anywhere, you cannot perform this pose. If you have eyes infection, if you have severe cold, ear problems, you cannot practice. Because head down, legs up, these poses are not good for the people who have problems in the head region. Okay? This is not good. Yeah. I'm going. Okay. Hey. In the back, in the neck region. Maintain seconds. And now, slowly bring back. Okay, the hands down, the buttocks down, and slowly bring the legs up. Since the neck has a lot of pull, the back squeezing in front, we may practice one counter, relaxing the head, so like the peaceful. Okay? So hands below the buttocks, and now pull your chest up, the head. With few deep breathing, you try to improve the lung capacity. Okay? So these two, one the head down, the head squeezing, the second the head bend backward. Both go together. Once you squeeze the head, then to relax the neck region, you have bend the head backward. Okay? Bending the head backward improves flexible in the chest region. The thoracic region becomes flexible, lung capacity improves. Okay. Now, I will show you one front bending. Okay, front bending here on sitting. There are another two, three more which are very good asanas. After this sitting posture, I will show you another three. One of the best asanas. Okay, it's on lying posture. So sit erect, hands at the side, hands up. As it was on standing, now on sitting, we also bend forward. With the index finger and inserting the big toes, pull the back up, and now bend forward with the elbows down, the head down. We name that Paschimottanasana. The west side, the back side is the west of the body. Okay, front is east of the body. The west side, back side of the body is going to be fully stretched. From the toes, the hamstring, the back, the head, okay, fully to be stretched from the back side. Okay. So why? Almost all the nerve, important nerve lies at the back. Okay, to activate the nerve, to activate the muscles of the back side of the body, you need to practice, make it more flexible and strong. Okay, so this is the sitting pose, Paschimottanasana. Now, another three back bending, that will become part by part. The first part is upper side. We name that the cobra pose. Here, hands below shoulder, feet together, and forehead down. You should try to bend the back. Okay, this is the back bending, simply bending. This is not the cobra pose. This is the simple back bending exercise. We also know things like the snake pose. But in the cobra, the difference is try to bring the abdomen down, the navel region, touching on the floor. Roll the shoulders back by bending the elbows, okay? Not out, but in. Roll the shoulders back, elbows, okay, in, the head is down. And maintain. Now this is the cobra. So this is one of the best to strengthen the spinal muscle. Okay? As the cobra hook. Cobra does not have the hands, but with strength of the spinal muscle, try to lift the head and hook. So we try to imitate the cobra hook to strengthen the back muscle, to strengthen the chest region. Okay? Now, from the lower side, okay, we try to raise the leg, hands below the groin, chin down, and lower arm to send the back the half of the leg and the both sides. Then there's the bow, Dhanurasana, bow pose. Holding the ankle, that is down. Getting ready. Slowly, while inhaling, raise your leg, raise your chest, think, and maintain the chest 2 seconds. So in this posture, what you see, the whole body weight lies on the stomach. Not only making you flexible, strengthens the internal abdominal organs. To activate strengthen abdominal organs. So the back for diabetic people. Now, slowly back. So, this is Vajrasana on 15. This is the only asana, the way I sit now. This is the only with the knees together. The knees together, okay, hands on the thigh, eyes closed. This is the only asana we can do even after the meal. It says that by this practice, even you have a very heavy meal, if you are doing for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, okay, then the food can easily be digested. Okay? So this is Vajrasana. This is the only one asana even we can do after the meal. Or otherwise, we need to wait for 3 hours, 4 hours, according to the quantity of the food you have it. Okay? If you have light food, you can even wait for 2 or 3 hours. If you have a heavy meal, then before you practice this asana, you should wait for 4 or 5 hours. Okay? So once it becomes normalized, somehow becomes normalized, you can start this asana. Okay. On sitting, now I will show you one of the best. It's now twisting. Hands up, legs are stretching, hands at the back here. Now, just turn your thumb fingers outward. Holding the legs here, it goes. One leg is outside the knee, okay? The other is just outside the buttock. The knee, which is up, okay, this is the right knee. You have to bring the opposite hand. The left hand is up, and with the elbow outside the knee. You try to catch hold the knee here or the foot, and stretch your back. And now the other hand at the back here, the back, and twist on the face. This is again one of the best asanas for the kidneys, for the abdominal organ, as well as for the pancreas. So it says, when we say if you have a diabetes, you should practice the cobra pose, you should practice this pose, you should practice the bow pose. Okay? Because these are the asanas which activate the abdominal organ. The organ inside must be fixed. Okay. Now we will change the size. I will show you some easier version. This one is little tough for the beginners. Okay. For bulky people. So this is the one what we have done now. Okay. The easy version. Just keep your legs this, hands at the side here. And now, this is his posture. Just hold your right leg. One leg is held. Then the opposite hand is outside the knee and hold and back. Okay? And now try to. This is the easy one. Which asana. And your thigh. Right. So after this twisting asana now, one of the best, we call it Padmasana, the lotus. Right leg is up, also the left leg is up. So sit comfortably. So as I told you, it's an escape posture which the postures are trying to make it more flexible. Whether the belly leg joint, whether for the back, whether the hand, the neck, shoulder, okay, it keeps you flexible. Otherwise, what happens? Now, few of the yogic poses we have practiced. The second practice is higher practice. Number 4 is pranayama. Now, to increase the energy level, to channelize the energy into the physical body, we are going to practice through breathing. You are going to sit for a long time. If you want to practice for 15 minutes, 30 minutes on breathing, you want to focus on breathing exercises, you need to sit. So sitting is very important. If you are going to sit for a long time, then keep your legs flexible and strong is very, very important. Now, learning for the Padamasana. Okay? Like one side, you can just start to move this joint, this joint, this joint. Three joints flexible, half butterfly. Okay. So you can start with even this one. Once you become flexible, you should try to sit in Padmasana. Once you sit in Padmasana, then now the back is straight and rest on the knee. Eyes closed. Eyes simply closed, taking a breath, whether your breathing system becomes normalized or no. Once the breathing system, breathing flow becomes normalized, the heart becomes normal, then start breathing exercise. Okay. So I will show you one or two breathing exercises. The first one I'm showing is not in the pranayama. In the practice of pranayama, holding the breath for a long time is very important. We call it umhaka. Two different stopping of the breath. One is external. After you exhale, you retain the breath. Okay. Secondly, you inhale and you retain the breath. So kind of retaining, prolonging the duration of the breath, retaining is very important in the practice of pranayama. But before we start these breathing exercises in the form of pranayama, we need to cleanse the nostrils, to cleanse the breathing system, breathing passage. Okay. So cleansing, in the name of Kapalabhati. The Kapal, the frontal facial cavity to be purified through breathing system. Okay. The first one, very important, cleansing through breathing is with this posture. The first two fingers fold at the palm, remaining straight, closing one by one. We try to cleanse right, left, both the nostrils equally. I'm showing you this. One side, the other side. So, left, right. Both nostrils should be equally purified. Okay? So, the thumb, ring finger, and little finger. So, you need to practice. Once the both nostrils equally clear, purify them. Both nostrils. With hands on the knees, then. We can 100, 200, 500 for 2 minutes, 4 minutes. All purify breathing passage. So, immune system, the breathing passage, immune system increases, the breathing system purifies. Nowadays, in this corona, okay, due to corona, we don't have even the physical visibility. It's all online. By practice of this breathing exercises, by practice of Surya Namaskara, the immunity increases. Okay, and the blockage, the impurities of the breathing passage purified. So even though you have the corona, you won't have any problem. Okay, you can cure the virus easily. One of the best practice during these days. So by the practice of this breathing cleansing, the steps condition clear, the breathing passage blockages are clear, purified. You can see the breathing, you know. So there is no congestion in the breathing passage. The breathing becomes very free. The lungs become strong. Okay, it's very important practice. It's a higher practice than specific from you. Inhalation, exhalation, very active. Inhalation is not active. So this is the throat cleansing. Now the pranayama. As I told you that in the pranayama, holding of the breath is very important. So the story to pranayama, one is to calm down the mind, another is just to improve the breathing capacity, strengthen the lungs, strengthen the chest breathing, okay? Even to calm down the mind. When the breathing stops, okay, for a long time, the mind, movement of the mind stops, okay? So the yogis, the wise yogis, what they do, they hold the breath for a long time, the mind is very calm, okay? This is another, the way to practice this pranayama. So one of the best pranayama during this corona time, okay, I'm showing, we call it Bhasrika, the bell of ice. Okay, two parts. The first part, the second part, inhaling right, holding the breath. Then exhaling left side. Okay. We just breathing in out, both sides, forceful breathing, inhaling right, holding the breath with in locking and the rectum and lock, both sides. Then, after holding for a long time, releasing to left side, release. Okay, I'm showing once again, pick up Pranayama. Slowly we need to release the breath from the left side. So this practice of Bhasrika, the bell of pipe practice, calms the mind, okay, activates the mind. Now after this practice, the last one we named as the Brahmari, okay, like a male black bee. We try to hum, okay, we try to listen the sound, we try to feel its resonance, okay, in the body, like in the head, the hand, body, legs. Simply like a bee, try to calm to the body. Okay, so the mind calms. So there is huge numbers of rounds. But I'm showing you one or two rounds. Sitting erect with the spine, the back and neck in a stem line, and rested, eyes closed, inhaling properly. So learning to listen the sound well, okay? Effective. So the mind and sound. After that, one can sit quiet, okay? Concentrate, focusing on one. So if you healthy, okay, for a normal person to prevent from the diseases, these are the few protocols, few asanas, your breathing exercises, okay, just to calm down the mind, to keep you fit. Okay, I would like to share all the asanas and exercise. Somewhere, some days there is no corona, then even if you want to have some, you know, lessons physically in front of you people, then yeah, let's see. So I would like to say thank you very much for watching and giving me kind of opportunity. And the third part, now I would like to start interaction session. If somebody has questions, then we may share. So I would like to hand over to Mr. Devachandra. Devachandra, please.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your all the informations on the basic yoga and the health benefits, and then we actually we all are engaged in research, and we sometimes forget our health, and ultimately we end up having some health issues, and these problems are something which we cannot buy with money, and we have to earn it. And sir has given us some important tips which we can just do at our home, sitting at the corner of our home. So I think we got to learn a few tips, and I think this will be helping all the participants which are present right now. And I'm very much thankful to you, sir. And the participants, if you have any questions or anything to know, you may ask or you may interact with sir. And sir, if you permit me, I can share the link. Sir has a link in the Facebook with his name, and I think some more practices are already uploaded there along with the explanations. If you allow me, if you permit me, sir, can I share to my participants your
Yes,
link?
yes, yes. Yes, that of course, I will be
Yes.
very happy if you are sharing of these links or even the
Okay.
queries in the Facebook. I
Okay.
will, during this corona, we also have different kinds of lessons in the Facebook as well. So even if you have this kind of queries, I will try to share some of the links what we have. I have already shared with Facebook. I can even to send to the people.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, sir, for joining and for your time here. And I think yeah, sir, one question has come up here. I will read it out
Now,
from
please.
Mr. Tage Tapang. He's asking, what is the optimum number of Surya Namaskar set per session?
Actually, Surya Namaskar, we may practice in two different ways. Okay? In the yoga, we know yoga is for spiritual development. One who practice, one who develop his spirituality, are done nothing, the movement, the breathing, okay? Just for around 15 minutes. Because we should not try to make ourselves tired to develop the spirituality. Okay? The second Surya we can practice to improve the body, physical body flexibility. We say dynamic way of Surya So even it says that 108 rounds one can practice without any stopping. Okay? Without any even stopping in the middle, you can continue. I mean to say just 11 and in back, then you can even standing forward. Number three. So there is no limit of the numbers to practice in the dynamic way of Surya Namaskar. Okay?
Thank you very much, sir. I think we come to the end of the session, so I think we can conclude
Please.
here. Thank you, sir, for your time, for your precious time joining us and sharing your valuable inputs, and hoping to see you in the future also, sir. So
Definitely, and yeah, thank
yes,
you
sir.
very much. Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Yes. So, dear participants, we come to the end of today's. I mean, actually, not only today's session, but we have come to the end of the all the sessions. And in the second half, we will be having valedictory and feedback session. So I request all the participants to share your valuable feedbacks, so that we can make any like improvement in the coming FDPs, and we can make improvement or any changes or anything. And it will be very important from my side or our team to incorporate all your suggestions. So we have scheduled the feedback and the means validity session at 3 p.m. So kindly join maybe 10 minutes earlier at this, so that means we can means complete and conduct the session in time. And also our honorable director, Professor H.S. Yadav sir, will also be joining with us, and along with him, our head of the department, Professor S.K. Bhagat sir, will also be there. Uh, so, uh, so I think we end the session here. So thank you very much for your active participations, and hoping to means be in touch with all of you. I will try to keep the Facebook, sorry, the WhatsApp group alive. If you are interested, you may keep on continuing to join. Otherwise, means you can leave also, but no issue. But we can interact through the WhatsApp also all the time. So for the exam, for the quiz, I would like to inform that I have scheduled the quiz at 4:30. You'll be able to see the link at 4:30 in the classroom itself, and you'll be getting email notification of the same. And the link will be open till 8 p.m. So there is no time limit. So you can attempt the quiz anytime, but the limit is only the response. You can give only one response. That is the limit. And so please take your time to give. And regarding the study materials, all the video recordings are being shared in the classroom, and some PPTs which I could not get, and whatever I have received or I have obtained after requesting them, I have already shared with you. So thank you very much once again, and uh, all the best for the quiz.
Let's take out.
Thank you, sir.